I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. I said, hey, welcome to the Man Cave Happy Hour. We're gonna drink a fine whiskey and smoke a really fine cigar.
It is time for happy hour. It is the Man Cave Happy Hour. Whiskey, cigars, spirits, the stories that go along with it. I'm Jamie Flanagan.
I am Matt Fox.
I'm a year older August Kitchler.
Yes, you are, man.
Yes.
What a
Still
time.
recovering.
Oh, happy birthday again.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for making it so special. You guys were a big part of it.
It was that was a uproarious good time.
Yes.
Yes. You sent us a message the next day, and it was probably one of the funniest things I'd ever seen. And I'm not going to repeat it.
Go ahead. I said that I was sitting down to pee, not because I'm old, because I'm hungover.
It's the funniest damn thing, man.
Oh, all right. I didn't know. I usually sit down when I'm at home. Just give it a second to give me a break.
Yeah.
Let's catch up on some emails.
Is that what we have to look forward to?
That's
Jamie?
it. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
That is it.
Fair enough. I am so excited for tonight.
Yes, we are on it.
My goodness.
Well, this is the first year in a while we haven't had a big major Star Wars movie release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Christmas is usually when it comes.
Right.
Been a couple years.
Yeah, and you were talking about some ideas, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. And I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Game on. Let's go.
So I thought about some Star Wars cocktails.
Yeah.
I thought it might be a little fun to do some Star Warsy cocktails.
Yeah. I don't mind that.
And so I know August is a big collector.
I'm a collector.
Are you still? Do you still have your collection?
I do have it. It's all boxed up.
This is the techno version of the Stormtrooper.
Yeah, it's like Chemical Brother remix-ish of something. Yes.
So it was all right. But
I do have my Han Solo collection. Yes.
Yeah. So I was going to say, bring
some of my toys.
Bring your dolls.
I brought the thanks. I did bring the hats. That's all I brought was the hat.
Yeah.
It's all buttoned up.
But you no longer have to go Han Solo now, do you?
No, you're
No, okay. No, yeah. I mean,
cease and desist.
Every once in a while, you just, it's time to take care of your own business.
Oh, okay.
All right. But no, have a wonderful, wonderful girlfriend who set up that party on Saturday that you guys had a blast at. So.
Yeah.
It was a very good time.
She's the best.
So, just having a little fun here. This technical stuff, I'm like off of a beat here because the alerts are popping up in my face, and I'm tweaked out, freaked out, but I'm over it now.
Okay.
And we're moving straight along, and we're doing Star Wars cocktails.
Popping up in his face.
Yeah.
I had to check him for many boxes with my face in on this time.
This was the Casablanca Records Star Wars Cantina 8-minute mega mix.
Oh boy.
Did you play this on Saturday night?
I did not.
That Whiskey in the Jar, the first couple years I worked there, on Friday nights, I would play in the Star Wars Cantina song that at the last call. Get out of here. There's one from every galaxy sitting around the bar still.
Yeah. So it was funny when I went to look up Star Wars cocktails, Star Wars inspired cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
There is a whole array of actual Star Wars cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's nothing that you can make because they're all, Venusian.
Well, I mean, it's always that cute one that you get at the movie theater that has the 2 limes. It looks like Yoda's ears and just it's just basically a margarita with the 2 limes on it.
Right.
They float put a little cherries in the bottom to be his eyeballs or something.
But
some delicious cocktail.
Drink you will.
Yes,
so, but there were
you will drink.
There were crazy.
Thank you for that.
I am so in on that.
I was going through, a few of them, and I actually have a Lego X-Wing that my boy built. But I was actually looking for something of the TIE Fighter persuasion, and I came across a drink was called the My TIE Fighter.
Oh,
that's where we're going here. Okay,
is that the one you have?
No, I went with something very different. It's still with the Empire, but
right.
But yeah, I have something a little bit different in that regard.
Well, you want to start firing yours up?
You know what? Mine was probably the simplest of the 3 of them.
So
I think, but yeah, I went with a Negroni.
Okay,
for this
What'd
evening.
you call me?
I called you a gentleman.
I know. I know, buddy.
No, it's the Death Star Negroni, and it's actually very simple. It's sweet vermouth, Campari, gin with an orange twist.
All right.
That's like as simple as you can get.
Let's
right?
give that bad boy a try.
I can start mixing one up.
Yeah.
So what's some of your favorite Star Wars
there was
memories, if you will?
Oh, my Star Wars memories?
Yeah.
I remember just the first movie was good, and it was like,
it was groundbreaking, right?
Yeah. But when the second movie was coming out, it was like, oh my gosh. And then it was like the poster for it, and it was on like every magazine. Because the first movie they didn't really know.
Right,
you know?
Right.
You don't know until you don't know.
Well, the story is about the toys and how no one would take it except this little company that was located above the Kroger offices in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
It's the only ones that would take a meeting with them.
Yeah.
That worked out.
It was crazy. So but by the time the second one started coming around, there was the excitement. The excitement was in the air.
So as a toy nerd, I can tell you that the first one was so successful for toys.
Yeah.
But the second one, they were making the toys before the movie was made.
Right.
And there's a whole section of toys. There's people that only collect Empire Strikes Back toys because the toys never appear in the movie. They just made stuff up that never was seen.
Right.
Like these little jumping guys and the troop
yeah.
transport. None of that was seen. Now nerds they put some of that stuff in later into the cartoon since Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
But there's I went to one toy shop. The guy had nothing but Empire Strikes Back stuff. It was all toys that didn't appear in the movie. That was his niche.
Right. Okay. That's amazing. So, but the cocktails too. There's like you talk about like the cartoons and what have you. It's nuts that they go deep.
Yeah.
And as to what the cocktails and their whole life, the whole universe is there. Do you need ice, Matt?
I'm going to, yes.
All right,
but
there's ice in here.
the hypnotist is downstairs.
Oh, all right.
And we're not online.
I know Facebook that's what was throwing me off.
Oh, okay.
Facebook was being a jerk.
I'm getting texts from the people, our one fan that wants to listen live.
So go to YouTube. Go to
our YouTube channel.
So it is working on YouTube, and then it'll stream out later on Facebook. So if you're watching it on Facebook, this is happening later. I've already spilled. All right, I'm gonna go get the hypnotist.
All right,
you guys.
You got the big shaker. You got the big cocktail. It's just like 8 ouncer.
Yeah, it's 1 ounce per. Your gin, your Campari, your sweet vermouth, and a orange twist, and that's why I have the bigger mixer because I'm doing 4 drinks here. All right.
Well, you get the big mixer then.
So August, you and I both turned 50 this year.
Okay.
And one of the things that I found very interesting about turning 50 was that there really was no change.
Yeah, like I told a couple people that asked me, as long as I stay irresponsible and immature, I'm really not going to worry about turning 50.
It's just a number, man.
Look, I was a late bloomer. Everybody knows it, and everyone enjoys that about me.
Yeah,
so
I do.
They can all shut up with their criticisms. But as we sit here and mix drinks while we're
on camera,
I know, right?
Irresponsible's got nothing on us right now.
No.
So yeah, I got like I said, I just did 1 ounce of we're actually using the Heikler Castle gin for this tonight. For the
that's the good stuff.
Yeah, it's the Death Star Negroni that we're doing.
Well, the Flying Solo is we have the official tequila of the Lions there. Well, that jump on the bandwagon logo that everybody's doing.
Yeah. Everyone's doing it. I'm actually finger banging all the ice here, Jamie. So you'll have
It's
to,
all good. It's all good. So for the cocktail itself, we got Death Star balls underneath the cubes.
Do you really? I'll save that for one of yours.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Death Star balls too.
Uh-oh, I just moved your camera.
You're good. I'm still in frame. It's all good.
That's all that matters.
We're gonna bang around ice balls now, everybody. You listen to us.
Hey, yay.
The hypnotist is here. All right, so I got this all stirred up. I'm going to pour a couple of cocktails here. Welcome in the Motor City Hypnotist.
What is up, my friends?
Hey, buddy.
Tough drive.
And so,
is it getting shitty out?
Yeah.
Sorry, we can swear. We're not.
it is
FCC
Christmas
regulated.
Eve.
Christmas Eve. The only time you can say Happy Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Once a year.
Mm-hmm.
They said that today was going to be the most dangerous day to be on the roads, and not because of the snow that kicked in. It's just because there's so many people out there hustling and bustling last second.
There was a lot of people out today.
Not paying attention, looking at their phones, trying to shop on their way, trying to get that Buzz Lightyear doll.
My coworkers made a motion, and I was a second to tell me not to come to work today as a recovery for my birthday party.
Oh, that's nice of
And
them.
I still showed up because it was my deputy's last day until February, when she's going to go snowbird a little bit, and then we had a pizza party put on by the mayor, so I had to be there for that for the schmoozing. You know?
Not missing out on the free pizza.
Right.
No, of course not.
Right, of course not.
Want to pass me those paper towels there, Dave?
Absolutely.
Thank you. So yeah, this is the Death Star Negroni, fellas.
All right.
great.
Like I said, a 1 ounce Campari, 1 ounce gin, 1 ounce sweet vermouth with a orange twist.
All right.
Over
and then,
ice.
The recipes will be down in the descriptions
Yes.
when we go to do these.
Yes. So this is my Star Wars themed cocktail this evening.
Death Star.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Negroni.
all right.
That's
a Negroni.
Negroni.
You get the Campari on that.
What makes it
quite a
Death
bit.
Starry?
It's dark.
The darkness, yeah.
It's
in the round ice cube. That's not.
It's
The
a
darkness.
right.
It's the darkness.
It's that's how they describe it. It's a dark. It's supposed to be a darker drink,
Mhm.
if you will. Let's say it's a bold and potent cocktail combining gin, Campari, sweet vermouth.
Smells
someone-
like
someone
Darth
called me that over
Vader's
the weekend.
butt.
Which one of these buttons do you press for your father to come pick you up?
But the gentleman, the professional bartender, mixologist, they hate that word, don't they? Mixologist.
Yeah. I don't
No,
know.
it all depends on where you
Yeah,
are.
his name's Sid Thomas. He's from Burbank, California.
Burbank.
Yeah, so he actually honed his craft at the Tonga Hut Tiki Lounge in California. So good for him. Thanks for sharing this. Appreciate that.
Yeah, mine comes from Vegas, actually.
Your bartending
yeah.
skills?
No, my cocktail.
Oh,
Cocktail.
all right.
Cocktail, yeah. From a Vegas lounge that no longer exists.
Which one was it?
So I can't remember. There's something on the internet already. But mine is a very unique cocktail. The first time we've made a cocktail here like this. All the goofy stuff we've whipped together.
Yeah.
This one has a white Zinfandel float.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
So-
White Zin
A
float.
white
Ah.
Zin float.
This
So
is-
I do a
Is that-
pretty mean New York sour
Yeah, baby.
with a red wine float. I love
Have you-
I love doing that and getting it right.
Have you ever dived into using the egg whites on that? yet?
No,
No?
the egg whites freak me out.
If it's done, you can do it really cool.
It freaks me
The
out.
people that use like these little sticks, like make the little hole in the corner of the egg, and then
Yeah.
just pour it out all slow, and then they shake it, gets it all fizzy.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of fun. I've seen it done fun. I understand why the idea of the egg white would be weird, but doesn't bother me at all.
It's a bit of work,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm a little too lazy for that.
Well, places like Super Geel down in, is that what it's called? Super Geel, Super Gal? They have the shaker machines now. They cheat. Their bartenders don't even bother shaking that
Really?
stuff up. They just put these the shakers right in the machine, and it holds like 2 or 3 of them. Just shakes them all up and gets their fizzy drinks fizzy.
Now, does that really save time?
It saves. It does. It does.
It just
'Cause it
seems
also
like by the
frees
time
up-
you load it up and put it in, turn it on.
It
It
depends
frees,
on the
it
bar
frees
that
up
you're
the
in, you know?
bartender to make other drinks for other people
Yeah.
instead of their high maintenance egg white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
So-
we ordered one in New Orleans. The bartender goes, "I'll make you one. I'm not making you 3. You
Ah.
get one." Actually, they shake it for like 20 minutes. Like they
Yeah.
keep going back and doing it. So
Weird.
yeah, well, let's see how this one flies.
So which one is this
All right.
called?
Thank
This
you,
is
bro.
the
This is the Flying Solo.
Flying
Oh,
Solo.
It
okay.
is-
I get it.
All right.
It is
I
tequila,
like
white tequila, lemon, agave nectar, and the white Zinfandel float. I did not pre-make this one. This is new today.
New today. Should we put the lemon in it?
Oh wow,
Cheers.
it tastes like a margarita with some Zinfandel in it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like it just cuts
Oh,
that
yeah.
edge just a little bit.
It does.
Or is that the
It's good.
leftover margaritas from Saturday night?
No, I pissed all that away. Fine.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, it took me 36 hours, but yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, must have had 12 margaritas. But somehow we had 100 drink tickets out there at
Mhm.
$5 a ticket. So I'm waiting for the bill to come at $500, right? But plus
Mm-hmm.
tax, it comes to $496. Somebody left with drink tickets. That just makes me mad.
Okay, it wasn't me.
It was my dad.
Oh, probably. Probably.
We tracked it down.
Probably.
Cut it out, Dad.
Yeah.
You hand me the paper towel because I made a mess over here.
No,
this is why I purposely didn't cut and squeeze the lemons because we always make such a mess when we do that. And I just made a mess of everything else now because there's agave nectar over here. It's real sticky over here.
Squeeze the lemon.
Well, I'm glad Matt's next gen, not me. That's all I'm saying.
That's why it's all sticky.
You don't know us. Wait, yeah, you do.
I do know you.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
We know each other pretty well.
And Jamie's been
All right.
Jamie's over there just keeps pouring
Yeah,
one thing
he's-
after
he's
the
a
other.
good-
He's a
into
mad
it.
scientist right now.
This is
I can mess with this drink. This
Do you
is
need
nice.
some ice,
a little
Jamie?
crazy. Yeah, let's get the. I need a paper towel.
I'm
first,
waiting
'cause
to see some beakers and a Bunsen
I
burner
made a
over here. I
whole-
mean,
There's a
crap ton.
lot of shit on this table.
I made it. Yeah, I
Look
made
at
it.
all these boozes.
I made a big mess.
There you go,
So I tried to hurry up and make mine while he was making his. so we
That's
could
why I
go right to
started.
it.
I started making mine, but there's a lot to it. So
We're good.
this is yeah.
Is this a store, Matt?
I want to enjoy
We're
the
clearing the
flying
table.
solo.
Yeah, the
The
fine
gin, the Negroni's a little too much.
Yeah, I mean, if I have one of these two, then I'm going to drink the rest of the day. It's going to be the flying solo.
Yeah.
The Negroni is pretty bold. We'll
It's
just say that.
it is bold. It is definitely has the dark side.
Is Negroni
Yeah.
normally a gin?
It can be made with bourbon or gin.
Okay.
It's got that Campari bitterness that not everybody
Yeah.
likes. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it could be. You can go either way.
Mhm,
If you're-
mhm, mhm.
I hate to say the word gluten, but if you're gluten free, you go gin. Right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's all everything's technically gluten free.
Technically,
It's
Or vodka
it's-
or whatever.
there's wheat and there's gluten. And gluten's a different protein. I'll have
There
one of
we
my
go.
distiller buddies give you a talk about that.
all right. I'd
Yeah.
like that.
All right. So mine,
What is it? What is it?
it's the Death Star. It's another Death Star.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did I step
Man,
on your toes?
I'm the only one doing a good guy drink. You guys are all doing the dick bag drinks. Death Stars and Dark Negronis.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is supposed to be made in like a Collins glass, actually.
Nothing but
I'm like piling them up here in this one. But all right, so this one, it's almost we did when we did the Lions one, we were like into like Long Island territory, and we're
Yes,
there,
we
we're there again with this one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's coming in, hot and heavy. I almost want you to try it before we do it.
Before we talk about it,
No,
All right.
but no, we'll.
I just see a bottle of Jägermeister on the table, and that's scaring
Yeah, I
the
saw
shit
that
out of me
too.
right
So
now.
there's here's what's going into it. 1 ounce of Jägermeister, 1 ounce of Gentleman Jack, 1 ounce of a premium vodka, 1 ounce of triple sec, 2 ounces of sour mix,
What?
It's a lot of sour mix.
and 2 ounces of Coca-Cola.
So did you dial
so
back the
it's a
sour
Coca-Cola float,
Um,
basically.
Yeah,
You gotta float the
with
Coke
a-
on top
with a-
because you
a
get a
Coca.
fizzy drink, so you can't put that in the shaker.
mix? Right.
So you got to add that at the top.
so
floats.
it said add everything, add it all,
Oh,
in
you're
a-
a stirrer.
add it all in a
no
in
shaking.
a Collins glass, and stir.
Okay.
So
So they want you to stir it individually in
over
each glass,
ice,
huh?
over
Okay.
over ice. So I mixed it all together in one shaker.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna I put the Death Star ice balls in there. This will be bigger than the.
You want the strainer?
There's no ice in here.
Okay. All right.
Does it pour better with a strainer?
You got this. I trust you. I trust you.
All you use
right.
the force. Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
doing
I got
it.
here early so I could claim the our official glassware sponsors of Firebird Tavern, who I should see Owen tonight at another Christmas party.
All right.
Depending on the weather. I mean, if it's getting nasty out, I ain't gonna drive downtown.
Yeah. You're making the rounds though.
But I do every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
I am a big fan
you're
of
a
Christmas.
hobnobber.
I'm a big
So-
fan of Christmas party season.
I
See,
actually
That's dark.
this one ice ball it was like in the freezer for a little bit, and it was like melting a little bit. So it's like it's got the recessed.
Oh, it's got the
Oh, you got a
nice.
crater in
it's
yours,
got
yeah.
the recessed crater in
Yeah,
it.
right there.
So this isn't all of it. Not all of it fit into these glasses because it's not a Collins glass.
It's fine.
But there we go. There's the Death Star.
That is
The
the
Death
Jaeger
Star ball.
And bourbon is what we're really looking at here, right?
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
a bunch of sweet juice.
Okay, I can smell the it's like a root beer feel.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like a cream soda sort of feel.
I thought that was gonna hurt.
It's gonna. It's gonna.
It's
The way that Jaeger, don't ever let it fool you.
yeah.
I will say this is all balanced very well.
Yeah.
Not one thing sticks out.
Star Wars, nothing
But Star Wars.
If they was
Star Wars.
I'm gonna have to take my time on that one, Jamie.
Yes.
Star Wars.
Thank you, Bill.
If they should Star Wars, please let me Star Wars.
Oh man.
There we go.
Thank you, Mr.
Good
Murray.
Good old Meatloaf Mountain.
This is it's kind of almost like a root beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
right on the
that's
nose. It's like root beer.
That's that
Yeah.
Coke. That's the Coke and the Dr. Pepper, I think. I
Mhm.
mean, the Coke and the Jägermeister.
Oh.
Working together with the bourbon to
No, it's
to
definitely the Jaeger thing. Remember when people were putting Jägermeister together with rum chata? And you put rum chata with Jaeger or rum chata
Nope.
with Captain Morgan's, and
No.
it
I'm
always
not a
tastes
rum chata guy.
cinnamon toast crunch.
Ah, really?
So we would do it
Okay.
with, and the other one was Fireball. All three of those tasted almost exactly the same in rum chata.
Huh.
We beat it up. We would do it rum chata with the
Huh.
loopy vodka, the 3L's loopy that was supposed to taste like Fruit Loops,
Yeah.
and it tasted like your milk after Tricks.
Oh,
And then
wow.
you had cereal, so we called it Saturday morning cartoons.
Ah,
And that was
good
one of
call.
our drinks back in the heyday of the whiskey, the rum chata mixing, when they would come in there and they put the big signs, order
You're
a
right.
cinnamon toast crunch, and whoever got to you first, that's the blend you use. Was Fireball or Jaeger. Whoever put the signs up first, that was your bar's version of it.
Yeah. Oh man, out of the three, I'm thinking mine was a favorite.
No, out of the three, I know mine's the worst because it's just so.
It's
bold.
not the worst. It's just different.
It's bold.
It's
really
bold. Yeah. There's
I do like the
it's got
wine.
the bite.
I do like the wine float. The
It,
wine float is
I
really
was.
good.
That's why I did it. It was weird. I've never done it
Mhm.
before. I've done red wine floats on things, and we used to do what we called Jesus bombs
Yeah.
back in the day of red wine and Red Bull.
Oh
Do Jesus
man,
bombs.
my Red Bull. I just cannot do the energy drinks.
I've never,
do.
I never understood
I
the what do they call them? The Red Bull shot. What is it
Oh,
called?
the bombs.
Yeah,
Jaeger bombs.
Jaeger bombs. I
Yeah.
never understood that. I mean,
Jaeger bomb
I-
people are Jaeger bomb
I-
people too.
I don't-
They
I
never.
don't-
They still haven't given it up. They still haven't given it up. Man.
I mean, I'd rather just
sticking with that. Jaeger
do a shot of
bomb.
Jaeger than to add all of that other.
It's an upper and a downer. What do you want?
People that bitch at me like, "I can't believe you're drinking those sugar." And like, look, I've never had coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker.
Mm.
You gotta do something to get moving sometimes,
Okay.
you know.
All right.
But some of these now, like the C4 ones, like they taste great, but man, that niacin in there makes you want to scrape your face off. You get all that weird itchiness. It's like same as those pre-workout powders they sell at GNC to get you
Okay.
all fired up.
So you don't
All
drink
right.
coffee. What about tea?
I will do the occasional
Earl Grey.
the occasional chai tea
Well,
latte.
great hot.
Yeah. That's about it. But yeah, coffee just never did it for. I mean, I don't even drink my friends' coffee stouts and coffee beers.
Uh-huh.
They're just like, ugh.
Do you
to
like
me.
Guinness?
I do like Guinness,
Okay, because I mean that's
but I don't
getting
like
into that
but there's
area.
it's
but-
close.
Yeah,
It's close.
right.
I will take a creamier, more vanilla-y Murphy's.
Okay,
Honestly,
okay, there you go.
If they're next to each other,
Right.
Earl Grey.
I like-
Shaken,
I-
not stirred.
I like I like the Murphys. I like the Murphys. I'm a one trick pony when it comes to but it's Guinness. It's like I'll walk out of a place if they don't have Guinness sometimes.
Well, you actually go to places to see how they pour their Guinness.
Yeah, I'm a snob about
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
But
not-
but the Murphys is gorgeous.
do you need a little clover leaf in the top of your foam and your Guinness?
They do
turd.
that at Gus's Snug. They do a nice design pour at Gus's Snug. I'm looking forward to recording there. We got whiskey taco foxtrot
Yes, we do.
Yes, the
on
A,
the horizon.
That's on- that's on a-
ABCs of Canadian whiskey.
That's on a off day. We usually
Sunday.
we usually are here on a Monday evening at 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. But
Mhm.
this is Sunday at 1:00 in the afternoon.
Well, we'll be there at noon.
Okay,
Because
I'll
We
be
gotta-
there
we
at
gotta do-
noon.
We got to do
but
his interview, and then we'll talk to Charlie, who was there last night, by
Yeah,
the way.
he
Charlie
was at
Sampson
the-
came to
yeah.
the party.
Yep.
Not last night, Saturday night. He came to
Yeah.
the party. He's such a nice guy, and they're doing well there.
yeah, so yeah, that's on the 19th, if I'm not mistaken.
It
yeah?
is their bourbon club. Yes, it's a taco place with a bourbon club.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Whiskey Taco Foxtrot.
Downtown Clawson, beautiful downtown
Nice.
Clawson.
WTF?
Yeah, I totally forgot to look up a Star Wars drink. I feel like I'm failing here.
No, you're good.
That's fine.
I was going to make you an Anakin drink, but I didn't
used
have
to you
any,
always taking and never giving.
I didn't have any sand as part of the ingredients for the Anakin drink.
You will bring a bottle of something later.
I do not like sand,
You
so
love it
I didn't make it.
You're here to just make me cocktails. We're here to just make him cocktails.
So I was trying to look. We have the Four Branches bourbon coming up.
We do
as
have
well.
another military bourbon coming up. Yes. Should we compare them? There aren't all the military bourbons when we're all done.
So because I have a Four Rangers
Could be
bourbon
sitting in the back room, kind of a
as
secondary.
well.
Is that the you?
That's the four Rangers.
right.
None of them can be within gunshot. We can't be within scope range.
Right.
Yeah,
But I have that sitting at home waiting.
Which apparently now it's 1,800 meters is the record. I just watched Day of the Jackal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow!
I saw this
2.5
one
miles or
movie,
something.
and they I saw this one documentary.
Is that Bruce Willis?
So was it who's in the long shooter? Was it Shooter? It was
Chris
called Shooter?
Kyle?
No, it was
was it
Matt Damon?
American Sniper?
No,
Yeah.
American Sniper. That was what's his
Marky
spots?
Mark
He
or-
did. He was the voice of
It's
Rocket.
The real person in
Yeah.
American Sniper is Chris Kyle.
Yes.
But it was Bradley Cooper.
Thank
Bradley Cooper.
That's it was a Clint Eastwood movie.
Mm.
And when all the mega people found out that Bradley Cooper was at the Democratic convention that one year, they went
Oh.
berserk
Oh,
because
yeah.
they thought that he was like their sniper hero
right.
guy. You know,
Yes.
it's like, no, I'm an actor, dude.
I'm just
playing a
an
role.
actor.
Playing a
I'm
role,
just,
just doing a job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did it well.
Just pretending. Chill.
I studied. All right.
That was a good movie.
American Sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was well done. Clint Eastwood makes some decent movies.
Mhm.
He's making another one now. I think he's 117 years old.
I was going to say, if
This
it-
is his last one. Yes.
I wish that guy wasn't so young
Well-
because with experience, he's going to be really good.
Yeah. Well, didn't Dick Van Dyke just do a Coldplay video?
He
Yes,
did. Yes, he did.
dancing at 99.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his son was there, who is in his late 70s.
Oh my god.
It's a jolly holiday with Mary. The wonder that it's Mary that we love. One of the worst accents ever.
Somebody actually asked. I think it was a late night talk show host. They actually asked Dick Van Dyke. So, oh no, it was Chris Martin being interviewed about the Dick Van Dyke interview.
Oh.
And he's like, "So was his chimney clean?"
There you go.
Oh,
I wonder if Julie Andrews ever cleaned his chimney.
Oh,
I'm sure.
But bum.
And she's still alive too.
Yeah, she
Julie's
is.
still kicking.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, it's amazing because I hear things on the news or on TV or somebody will say something like, aren't they dead? Didn't they die like 10 years ago?
If they,
Dead.
did,
There's so
if they
many
were
of
dead,
them.
I would have put up.
Canadian.
Dead or
Yeah.
Canadian, and
Yeah.
I would have put up a picture of someone else in their
So I'm really curious who you put up as Dick Van Dyke.
No, I
because
already years and years ago.
Summer.
You already
said
picked it?
Summer
I
prep.
will never put up a picture. of
That's what I was
anybody but
hoping you
Dick
would
Van Dyke.
say.
Him and Julie Andrews are my only two people that are sacred to me
All right.
I
All
like
right.
because of my love of Mary Poppins.
So
and my
you-
childhood
okay.
favorite.
So
There you
there is a cutoff, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but the
There's
more
a line.
but
there's
line.
there's a moral high ground.
now the more you guys talk about it, the less I want to do it. The more I want to just say fuck
Well,
it
let's keep talking.
and put up someone
Let's
else that
keep
says
talking
put up
then.
my own picture or something when Dick Van
Right,
Dyke
right.
dies.
So to bring everybody up to speed, if somebody passes away, August has a thing where he posts a picture of the person's
wrong
name
person.
and it's the wrong person,
So, but someone who's like
somewhat familiar.
So
or-
did you see when Ricky Henderson died? Who I put up?
just sort of, kind of, maybe
It
they
looks
look
just
like
like
them.
him,
Yeah.
but it was Ricky Bell from Bell Biv DeVoe.
Okay.
So and he has kind of the same shaped head and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
and you
yeah.
could like look twice. But yeah, like someone passed away
So
7 years ago, and I put up Dick Van Dyke, and it made my sister lose her shit.
Yeah.
She's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "It wasn't. Come on, were you new?"
there are three things happen. People laugh.
Yes.
People scold you
Yes.
because that's not the right person, August.
They're not dead.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Or third is they're like, you shouldn't have done that. That's impolite.
Well, I get more of those via text message. Like, don't do it, dude. And you're like, well, what happened today?
Well, who died? well, and then he's like, let me stretch.
Well,
Only once.
Let me check it out.
Only once did I succumb to peer pressure.
It was
Only
was-
once?
It
you
was
pulled
David.
one down?
It was David Bowie
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
that I just put a picture of a knife up and said something like, you know, he was a sharp dude.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
Oh,
David
yeah.
Bowie. The only real rule is you can't use a celebrity like in the fake pictures, because my buddies all jump in on this and like, hey, this is great. Like,
You should have
can't use anyone who's already dead.
Oh,
so they have to be alive that's part of the confusing people.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And you can't use any of us. You can't use your friends.
Right.
Like someone put up, like when Carrie Fisher died,
Yeah.
someone thought it'd be funny to put up a picture of her friend dressed like Carrie Fisher at a Halloween party.
Yeah,
No. People were going, "Oh my God, what the hell happened to Amy?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, I'm like, you can't." I go,
no.
I'm like, "Sweetie, I know what you're trying to do here. This is not. You cannot do it." And I'll put up a picture of a referee flowing a yellow flag. I'm like, flag on the play.
Yeah.
I'll do illegal use of already dead celebrity.
Leave it to the professionals.
And then someone bitched at me so hard about one. I put a picture of him up. I go, "How about you go fucking die?" And then he tried to get a lawyer to send me a letter. I'm like, "You're a putz.
Yeah.
You're a fucking putz." And I still think about this, and he still tells me he's a fucking putz.
That's what and that's putts with the Z. All right,
Yes.
just saying.
Some of it is fun. It's when it's third party people. That
Well, today I put up a picture of Vladimir Putin and said, like, on this day, Phil Collins, iconic record was released.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as everyone could tell, these drinks are starting to take effect.
And we don't even
these-
drink. I'm only drinking
And
the
actually,
mine,
we've only
really.
taken a couple
I
sips.
took one sip
mean,
of this one sip of this. This one, I'm going to finish my
I
Han
thought
Solo.
because
Han Solo's the coolest fucking character in the whole show.
There it
Boom.
is.
it is.
Boom.
I thought the Jägermeister would be a deal breaker for me.
I thought it was going to be harder to drink. It's fine.
Yeah.
It made
fine.
I went back to the well. I didn't pour it all. I went back to the well.
I'm knocking that one out.
But this
I'm
Negroni
really
is something
enjoying
that I would order in a bar.
We're over
gonna-
the
I'll
west
pay my
east side over here. We're digging it.
$17 and drink that,
You guys are welcome. I just did the well of the Negroni.
Okay.
No, so we are recording a couple of days before Christmas. And I want to say Merry Christmas
Are
to
you serious, Clark?
Yes, you're serious, Clark. But Merry Christmas,
Matt, did
fellas.
you
Did
get your
and
bonus?
people-
Matt, did you get your bonus check?
Oh
no, sorry.
Box of chocolates.
I
No,
did
no,
get my
it was-
bonus
it's a
check, and
monthly-
it
It was
paid
my
for the
monthly
drinks.
subscription for jelly.
Monthly
yes.
jelly subscription. Yeah.
No, but you listen to this anytime, anywhere, what have you. But we are recording a couple days before Christmas, and I really appreciate all three of you gentlemen.
Oh,
And your camaraderie, your support, your friendship, your brothership, and your brotherhood. It's just
Aw.
I could not be a luckier guy.
I've never cried on air before.
Then don't.
I will second that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
24
No,
was
this is-
brilliant, and looking forward to a lot more in 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Matt, that really touched me.
Yeah, it should.
we don't do another one before New Year's, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think we
you guys
do.
have you have one on the 30th with the
Yeah, it's
Next
we have
Monday.
That is the okay.
it is
Right, it
It's-
is. That
we-
is okay.
And
So we'll
it's-
cry about
it's-
the friends we've lost on that one.
Yeah.
It's a Monday
That's-
night. It's
that's-
Monday Night Football.
Oh, that's
So
the
when we're-
Lions Monday Night Football game.
When we're done here, we jet right to the
right
Elks
to
Club.
Berkeley. Oh, that was my membership was accepted. I paid my dues. I put my paperwork in on Sunday.
excellent.
Yes.
Did they have an initiation?
They're going to,
Oh, okay.
but
yeah.
eventually I'll get my Poobah hat or my Royal Order of the Water Buffalo hat.
And you got
It
the
is.
Martian
Yeah.
floating around you too.
I mean, I was a moose for years. My
Yeah.
moose went belly up, so now I'm gonna have to, fucking elk instead.
No, so I will miss that week next week because I'll
You'll
be
enjoying
I'll be with family and everything.
family fun.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Happy holidays,
I'm
man.
jealous of that. But yes, Matt, that was super kind.
Thank you. I love you guys. I honestly, it's not the drinks. I honestly love you gentlemen.
I love you too. Oh, so you know what I didn't tell people?
What didn't you tell people?
Well, you didn't tell us.
To-
Are you holding secrets again?
no, to like,
subscribe?
subscribe.
I don't think we're at that point yet.
no, I don't know. I'm floundering around, but no, these we'll have recipes to all these drinks linked. I usually make a point of you guys email me where you got your
Yeah. What's
what
that?
Hey, look, it's a piece of paper.
fly. So you got we get both of mine were from liquor.com as well.
All right.
They popped up on that liquor.com. There's we hit those a lot. I like making those. I've made a few cocktails in my kitchen and like made the video and put it up. I'll be doing those in the new year for fun. And lots more fun things coming up. Dave, what's the future look like for the Motor City Hypnotist and you and your practice? Are you gonna be
You've got
mainlining
something.
some ketamine and
Yeah, that's where I was
yeah,
going.
we're
yeah.
doing-
some
yeah.
partying with
We need
little,
a magic 8-ball for this
we
studio.
do a little
We
special
do.
K. We do a little special
We
K.
got some special K coming in.
That's it's like horse tranquilizer, isn't it?
That's what it's referred
Ask
to.
That's
Matthew
what it
Perry.
used to be. Yes.
It's
They used
Too
it in
soon?
World War in Vietnam, right?
Well, no, it was developed in the 50s as a anesthetic, and it was used most widely during the Vietnam War as a field anesthesia.
But
Okay.
you
For
you
soldiers
did
in
you
the
just
field.
did
They
like
put him
2
in
or
a
3.
K-hole, huh?
Yeah.
They did. He just
Uh-huh.
did 2 or 3 episodes, and it's
I
starting
did.
to become in vogue in
I had a
in
buddy
lower.
who literally mid-Michigan who fell out of a tree stand and broke his leg, and it took him so long. They put him literally. They ketamined him.
Yep.
In the
Right there.
to get right there to
Mhm.
get him to the hospital.
So, but they're using it in lower doses for some mental
So
balance.
psychedelic
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
It's the theory is that a psychedelic can increase neuroplasticity and
Mhm.
create new
within the brain
synapses
synapses. Yeah.
pathways.
Yeah.
So, but
So
these are
yeah.
mild lower doses,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. It's not.
This isn't party at the Red Door doses.
Yeah, exactly.
You went there. Nice shirt, by the way.
yeah, yeah.
Well, and here's the thing: it's not an illegal drug.
Sure.
It's approved by the FDA
right.
for an anesthesia purposes. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
kind of off-brand if you use it.
But what's really interesting about your practice is that it's assisted ketamine.
Well, see, here's the whole thing: you can take any type of medication, whether it be an antidepressant, an anti-anxiety, a hallucinogen, but if you're not talking or doing something with it,
Sure.
you can take a trip, but if you don't have a goal in mind, it's really
Then
you're just getting high.
You're just
Right.
getting high.
It, you know,
And that's what I appreciate about what you're doing and
Yes.
how you're approaching this
'Cause every-
usage.
because every session you have a debrief the next session saying, well, what did you think about? What did you think? How did you realign your thoughts of writing on this?
I don't remember. It was a
you
week
have
ago,
to-
Dave.
You have
Come
to
on.
integrate it, or
My
it
dad
doesn't work.
was
Otherwise, you
so upset this week. He's
Oh.
rereading James Bond books.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
And he went through a 1955 Moonraker, first edition he was reading.
Mm-hmm.
And it has this whole reefer madness thing about
Oh,
these
yeah.
Koreans did 100 and the marijuana addict does 100 shots of marijuana, and he's trying to find historical data showing that anyone ever did shots of marijuana. What's Ian Fleming talking about? This
Play
doesn't make any
faster,
sense.
play faster,
He
play
was getting
faster.
all like weirded out. He's like, this is, he made me read it. He's like, read it. You ever heard anything like this? Have you ever heard anything like this? I'm like, no. And I know he's taking notes and he's looking up shots of marijuana. Was this something that was
Shots of
only done in
marijuana.
Korea
Shots.
in the
Shots.
40s and after
Yeah.
the war or something? What's going on? And
Yeah,
he went down an actual rabbit hole.
nice.
Trying to figure out why Ian Fleming went reefer madness
Have-
and Moonraker.
Good on you, Dad. Yeah.
So,
So
the
you-
reefer, I
you-
love reefer madness.
You guys have seen the movie, right?
Play faster.
Only
play
parts.
faster.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's only like 10
Oh,
minutes long, right?
It's
short.
great.
It's a short though.
So good.
It's manic. It's more manic
Yeah,
than
it's
anything.
manic.
Right. Yeah.
Is it?
Oh, it says it makes you paranoid, and that they in the paragraph, and it makes you think that people are chasing you. And at their peak, they do 100 shots a day.
yeah. 100 shots.
100 shots.
I need to revisit that. It's probably been a
That's-
good 20, 30 years
I mean,
since
I'd
watched
probably do 100 shots a
This
day
is the
on my
books, though.
on my
These are
little
the books
on
not
your
the-
vape?
that. Right.
on my
right.
vape.
In the book.
Yeah.
I was gonna say my inhaler. I don't even know what the hell to call it. I don't like I do it.
Yeah. It's
My
like 100
inhaler.
100 shots
on
of
my
marijuana. That's 3 packs of
Can you
cigarettes.
can you
man.
get that in a puffer?
what?
Can you get that? Can you get your
Marijuana?
THC in your
Absolutely,
in,
you
your,
can.
Absolutely.
in a
you can.
puffer?
They all do them. Their vape pens are
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah,
dude.
you can vape anything now.
So
Vape
you
anything.
probably do 100 shots in a day if you're heavy into the
You want to vape a Quaalude, Jamie? Go ahead, man.
Save the loot.
Save the loot. Oh my! We really digressed here.
A
I
little
think
bit.
these were very boozy. All of these cocktails,
They're all brute. Yeah.
these were very boozy cocktails,
Yeah.
There's
I-
nothing wrong with that.
and I think it's showing.
That's what a drink should be.
No, we just enjoy each
That's
other's
why
company.
Matt's like,
Oh.
I love you. I love you.
I think I did pretty well on
Fuck
Saturday.
you.
Considering how much I had to drink.
Oh no! And
I
that
was
was
in-
that was a gorgeous thing. Nobody was tipsy beyond repair.
No,
Yeah.
In
We Ubered,
public.
but yeah.
everybody made it home safely. There were no
Yeah.
instances. It was
Mhm.
fantastic.
Can I push a plug real quick?
Yeah.
I was at the Caucus Club last night for dinner with some friends,
What'd you call
Love
me?
that place.
and I asked for an old fashioned, and I told them to make it with Basil Hayden rye.
Mm.
One of the best old fashions I've ever had.
With Basil Hayden.
Oh,
rye?
nice. Okay.
Yes.
Not the dark rye.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Now,
It's a Sunday. I don't know if my buddy Chris is behind the bar or not.
I
Chris
don't
is an
know.
old friend of mine.
Alan was our waiter, so
Okay.
I don't know if you know.
I always sit in the
but-
bar room. I always go back there and
Oh,
see
okay.
Chris in the bar
Yep,
room.
yep.
I'm
But-
gonna sit
but
at the
again,
bar at fancy restaurant
because
type guy.
you guys know, if you go to, it depends on where you go. You ask for an old fashioned, it could be one of 1,000 different
Oh,
ways.
yeah,
And
yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
it
yeah.
just sucks
Sure,
ass.
That's
I've
Oh.
gotten to asking for rye specifically though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was at some bar and it was like not a
No.
good bar, and I was like, I kind of want to order an old fashioned. I go, but if I asked you to make me an old fashioned, what would you do? And then whatever she said, I'm like, Yeah, okay, I'll have a beer.
Yeah, I always
It's like,
know certain
that's the
places,
proper response.
Yeah.
Painted Lady,
Yeah.
I'm going to get a good solid old fashioned for
yeah,
a reasonable
yeah,
price
yeah.
with a good booze that they're going to have.
Reasonable. Yeah,
Mhm.
You're gonna
that
get-
is a great spot.
It's a
to do
great
it.
spot to do
A
that, and
great spot to do
they
it.
don't make all kinds of crazy shake up drinks, but they make you solid traditional cocktails.
Mhm.
And,
I'll
and you
take
gotta, I mean, if you're a good reputable place, you need to make a good old fashioned.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You
Great
walk into a Tim's pub. You're
Whiskey in the
you-
jar. I wouldn't order an old fashioned whiskey in the jar. I'd just get it on the rocks.
Yeah.
You would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just rocks. Yeah.
This
If
is-
that's it.
These
then
are
I'm just
shot. It's a
doing-
shot in a beer bar.
Yeah.
They're not trying to be anything else.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have a beer selection, but we
Yeah.
only want to have one shot. We don't want to mix three things.
I would always walk in and look at your cider selection there.
Yeah, we always did really well. We have the Delirium Noel is on tap.
Mm-hmm.
We're one of the only bars that have that on tap in the metro area. And we've had it on tap for at least 22, 23 years.
Oh,
I worked,
geez.
Who is
because I
that?
worked
What
there
is
for
that?
18. Delirium Noel. Delirium out of Belgium.
Okay.
They have a Christmas beer that we've carried there since I worked there, and I worked there for
Okay.
18 years and haven't
All
worked
right.
there in 3. So it's been at least 21 years.
La 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 la. Good
La
stuff.
la la, it's delicious.
Belgium.
Belgian beer. Yeah.
So we don't. I see. I don't. I get disappointed by a lot of them.
Mhm.
But you have taught me. There's a lot of really great things in the beer family that I would love
Yes.
that aren't hoppy. But so many.
Oh, yeah.
So many of the things that the people like and push are hoppy, and that makes
Oi,
me.
oi, oi.
It makes
Yeah.
me sad.
Uh-huh.
But
Not my thing.
You've turned me
Because
on
I don't
to,
do
like,
hoppy beers.
You've turned me on to cool stuff. So this Belgium one would be a good one.
Yes, it's delicious.
Do you
It's
like Fat Tire?
Big tires need loving too.
the Slump Buster tire.
I can't wait. I digress.
let
to
me
college.
retort.
All right.
Do you like the Belgium version of their Fat Tire?
Off the top of my head, I don't know what it is.
It's a
All right.
bell.
I've heard about it. I couldn't.
It's a Belgian beer.
The taste isn't coming to mind.
All right.
We'll end with this. Belgian beers, as delicious as they are, that Belgian yeast will make you fart. You will be a morning. My baby takes the morning train because you're going to hear that train coming in the morning.
You are not
Rooting and
kidding.
tooting. Rooting and tooting from that Belgian
Rootin'
yeast.
Tootin' cowboy. All right.
nothing but your tutor and your cooter at that part.
Oh my God. I was in my tutor and my cooter hanging out on the roof of a Bob Evans in Spokane, Washington.
Oh my God.
You had a better experience than I did.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, we had some fun with some Star Wars cocktails. I wanted to, when we do the Harry Potter cocktails,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
we're gonna do butterbeer. I was gonna do butterbeer, but I couldn't nail down one or two of the ingredients today, so I switched over to. Let's do Star Wars.
You've been to Universal then,
I have, yes,
and
I
you
have.
visited both sides.
yes, I've
I
gone
have
both
as well.
ways.
I've been to one side, not both.
Mhm.
So I am.
Both ways.
I'm with you.
You go up the train, you go down the train.
Yes.
Where's all
Woo.
hit the bell.
It's all
Hit
good.
the bell. There it is. There it is. You gotta get the park hopper.
Yeah, we heard it. Trust me.
You gotta
There we go.
you gotta get the park hopper.
Yeah, we
for
were there.
sure.
We were there while the other side was still being built, so it hadn't opened yet. But the butterbeer, oh my God!
Oh,
it
that's great.
good.
It's fun.
I
It's
liked
fun.
it. It's sweet. I
let
liked
me
it.
ask this. Is there alcohol in this butterbeer?
At the
or is
one
it
at
Harry
the-
Potter butterbeer?
You could do both, can't you?
Yes.
The one at the park
Is
is
non-alcoholic.
Is non-alcoholic.
Yes.
And they serve them off of little trucks. It's great. They got them at the concession stands, and then they have little kiosks,
Mhm.
and they got
Right.
little like carts and things.
I'm
they
really
sell them off
looking
of.
forward to that episode.
They
yes.
are delicioso.
But you add something. to
There,
it.
but in the Harry Potter book, there is a low level content of alcohol, and it's safe for children to drink.
Mhm.
I mean, they're like in Europe, right? I mean, they're in England,
Yeah,
right?
you just want to knock your kid
Um,
out.
Say
That's
that episode
fine.
isn't going to be as much fun as this one is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I got a sweet. You have a sweet
we
tooth?
we throw in a couple house elves under the table. You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, what we should do is let's start out with the regular butterbeer, and we're each going to add
That was
something
messed
that we
up.
think would make it better.
Jesus, house elves.
There you go. Yeah,
Oh.
It is
butterbeer.
Christmas
That idea?
How do you improve the butterbeer?
Yeah, how do you improve on this? It's non-alcoholic. Let's add some alcohol and see how we can improve it.
There was one I had all the ingredients for,
Okay.
but it involved August's favorite element, favorite a piece of a cocktail
Is it green?
that sends them to the parking lot
Oh,
Cider.
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 Oh,
There it is.
there it
So
is.
there's
cider
a-
makes
there-
me throw up. Cider with booze and it makes me throw up.
Yeah.
There's a
Immediately.
there's a butterbeer recipe that is
Calls for cider.
cider based. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm not going to do that to August.
Yeah.
You would be a trooper. He would do it.
He would do
No,
it.
he would do it and then
he
just
loves
throw
us.
up.
Yeah, let's go outside and Ralph. I don't
He's
shit.
like, he
I
loves
don't
us
care.
that much. And he's like, well, maybe today's my lucky day.Maybe today's not the day.
No, sir.
We've only done it once, though. I only did it to you once.
Right.
And he did
I
it.
did it. I said,
And
I know
then-
it's gonna make me sick, and I went outside and projectile vomited.
Against the wall.
Oh yeah.
But then you
Sorry,
came back
Bill.
in and you finished the show.
I came back
so.
in and did another shot and did
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
The landlord here. Sorry, Bill. That's
That's
what that was.
No,
You
I
did
went
that
right to
over the wall.
I
It rained.
went right to the
Those were like
the
neighbors.
stormwater drain.
All right, yeah. So you're responsible, Ralph.
Responsible. But yeah, it was
Did you make yourself another one of those?
there are
We're sitting here on drag.
a bunch of butterbeer recipes that are alcohol based.
Right.
And so
I think more vodka.
there's bourbon, I've seen bourbon and I've seen vodka. So
Ooh,
I got
I'd be
a
interested in the
couple.
bourbon.
I got one I got one over here. I got most of the fixins. I got the cream soda. I got a bunch of stuff
All
here to do it.
Well, I can't wait. I'm
yeah.
excited for it.
I had another Star Wars cocktail.
Which one was that?
It was this was the dark side.
Okay, so we're still on
It
the
was-
dark side.
It was more of a Manhattan. Mine was the Death Star. Mine
Right.
was the Death Star too. But I didn't do my second one because you guys. I didn't think you guys were bringing cocktails, so that's why I had two. And I was like, oh crap, we got three. Okay, I'm not gonna do my second one because that I've had plenty, you know. But I just wanted to share this other one, this dark side
What is
that
it?
I found because I enjoyed it. I kind of was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So it's the dark side, and this one,
It's bourbon.
it's like a black Manhattan, right? It's got what have we got in here? 2.5 ounces of gin. It's a
Okay.
gin base, but then it's got the dark Amaro
okay.
Nino.
Okay.
Amaro Nino.
Oh,
It's kind of dark, right?
that is dark. Yeah.
And then it had Pritchard's bitters, right? And I went and I actually bought the damn Pritchard's bitters. I was going to do it.
You actually
then you-
found it. That's the amazing.
Yeah,
part.
I honestly I've never heard of it, but
Where do you think I got it?
Keiko's.
Keiko's.
Thank you, Joe.
Our boys Keiko's.
Yeah. Thank you,
If you're
Joe.
if
Hey,
you're in
bro.
Michigan, your Metro Detroit area, 14 in Woodward, Keiko's, Pritchard's, a little bit more licorice based,
Yeah,
right?
Like
So
cherry- cherry or-
Angostura
That's a new one for me. That one.
Angostura bitters have different flavors in them, but this is a little bit more on the licorice tip for this
All right.
cocktail.
I do like I do like
Wiki, wiki,
licorice.
wiki.
That was
Twit 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 Twizzler.
that was my nickname in college.
Ah, there it is. Are you
I
licorice
just-
based?
So, but then anyway, that's the dark side. And then it's presented with a brandy cherry, which is the the Luxardos. It looks like a dark. It's like a dark Manhattan.
Okay.
It's like a black Manhattan.
That
They call
sounds
it either
actually-
black Manhattan.
Black Manhattans are that's a favorite of Conrad's. That's his favorite.
I love the black Manhattan.
It's his favorite cocktail.
Yeah, because Sarah from Flavor Journal, right? She got me on this Amaro Nino, and then the Avaro, right? Amaro. Yep, I had that too. I got that Avino Amaro, whatever it is. But I'll make those dark Manhattans, black Manhattans with those at home all the time because it's quick. It's 2 ingredients,
Right.
what,
Yeah.
maybe a splash of bitters.
so when is your Harry Potter episode? I'm gonna make sure I'm here.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm buying the. I got to find some.
You really think
butterscotch.
you weren't going to come because it was going to be something else?
I got a butterscotch schnapps.
I have it.
Fair.
You got butterscotch schnapps?
Mhm.
That was my mom's
I
jam
couldn't
as a
find.
kid.
I couldn't find butterscotch.
I make a
schnapps
Christmas
today.
drink called
Bull's apricot schnapps was it? But yeah,
I make a Christmas drink called Christmas Cookie. It's got butterscotch
go.
schnapps,
Makes sense.
vodka, amaretto. There's one other. There's
tastes
one
like
other
Christmas.
ingredient.
Just what you said. It tastes like Santa's balls.
Yes. If you ever had Santa's balls, they're fantastic.
You had a weird childhood, dude.
That is.
Yeah. Instead of coal,
All
he
right.
got.
Because
Matt
that technically would mean they were your dad's balls.
All right, you made it weird.
What the fuck?
You made it weird, man.
Why'd you make it weird? Why did you make it weird?
You made it weird.
You started it. All I do is run with your comments.
I didn't. Yeah. Okay. And then
I want to make an. I'm like. I want to make another dark side.
Make a dark side.
Make yourself something real nice.
You have the
I got
fixins.
it's all right here in front of me.
Right there.
All right, anyway. But wow, so
we ended this podcast 4 times, by the way.
If you have butterscotch schnapps to donate to the cause,
absolutely.
If you'd like to do how about we'll come back in January and we'll do an episode about the best holiday cocktails that we had.
There we go.
Right. Delightful holiday cordials.
Yes.
I'm going back to the Negroni. I'm just kidding.
Stop calling me that, dude. I'm gonna knock you off that chair.
I called you a gentleman.
But I thought that Star Wars, because they're all pretty much Christmas movies.
I think so.
Yeah.
And
the Harry Potter movies.
I'm gonna do a lethal weapon based cocktail because that is also a Christmas.
They're all released in December, and that's where
there's Christmas. There's Christmas lights all over that movie.
Yeah.
I'll die on that hill.
All right. So, but in Harry Potter's always usually has some sort of lots of Christmas stuff in the Harry Potters. So I was going to do the Harry Potter, but then I kind of shifted gears because I couldn't find all the schnapps. And but yeah, I really want to do that. Maybe we might wear wizard's hats. I'm not sure.
I will never do it.
Nice.
I'll never do it.
Oh,
no,
come
a scarf.
Me, I draw a line at Harry Potter. I don't.
You were Turd Ferguson on Saturday.
All right. That's funny. That's funny because it's a big hat. It's funny.
What, you won't put on the sorting hat and figure out what house you belong to?
No.
Are you afraid you're going to be Slytherin or Hufflepuff? Are you afraid you're going to be Hufflepuff?
Nah, doesn't matter to me.
He's got that rainbow hat on. He is Hufflepuff.
Wow.
Did I just offend 90% of America with that?
This hat,
that was Jamie.
Mind
that was
you,
right
motherfucker, is you try to look how much people are buying this hat for on eBay right now. It's a $200 baseball cap.
Levity cricket.
Yeah, it's really in highly in high demand at the Ferndale Elks.
Imagine that.
They all want it.
Yes.
My Crucial Catch Cancer Charity hat.
That
was Go Lions.
Go Lions.
Go Lions.
All right. So, yeah.
Are you going to make
I will admit the first 2 books were brilliant. Then it lost me right away.
Okay.
It just lost me at the third one. I'm like, nope, can't do that right in the fire.
Yeah, the third one, you got to stick with it. There's always one.
They had to take good childhood innocence and go dark. I'm like, nope, don't need it.
Okay. Yeah. I respect that.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up.
Do you even know me? You weren't at my 50th birthday party. That was not growing up.
There is no growing up. All right. So
all the things you could say to me.
Damn.
Thought you were my friend.
All right, let's pull out of this and
what?
Head on.
What?
Head on back.
Head on. All hands abandon ship. All hands abandon ship.
That's it. All right.
That's what. Never mind.
Yep. Subscribe. Insert a comment.
Be nice.
Or don't.
Or not.
Or don't. It's funnier.
Because we're good with that.
Mean tweets are funnier.
Yes, they are.
All right. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, folks.
Delightful.
That over there, that's Jamie Flanagan.
That's Matt Fox over there.
That's August Skitchlag.
Hey. I got to say my own. I'm David Wright.
Yeah,
City
you're late.
Nobody pointed me out.
No, we didn't.
Sorry.
Perennial guest.
Yes.
All right, we're out of here. We'll do it all again very, very soon. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Love you guys.
No.
There it is.
There we go.
Out.